Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Bar Zone. And I got to introduce this young lady I got on the phone right here. Now, there's a reason why everything y'all see right now is greened out. Okay? I got the green shirt on. I got the green cup. I got the green hat, and it don't even fit on my head straight because of the dreads. But I got the green hat on. There's a reason why I'm greened out here. You know what I'm saying? We have the enchantress, the femc, the femc who she done did radio, she done did magazines, she done brought talent outside of New York all the way down south. Yo, son, she even had jail niggas on Smash. You know what I'm saying? She had niggas in jail calling up her shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We have the one and only Dutchess Devine, y'all. Greenleaf magazine, Greenleaf Mafia. We got Dutchess Devine up in here in the bar zone today.
What's good to y'all?
Bro, what's good, Dutch? What's good?
Everything's green.
Everything's great, or is everything green?
Everything's green. It don't change, baby.
All right. Well, I definitely want to thank you for coming through. I know you out. I know you doing your thing right now, so I do appreciate you taking a little bit of time to chat with us. You know what I'm saying? On coming through the bar zone. So what you been up to?
Working hard, man. Just about to come back. I didn't even realize it was a year. It took a year off. I lost my mom and my nephew kind of both at the same time. So I took some time off. And while I took some time off, it kind of gave me a chance to reflect on things and, look at where I've been, where I'm trying to go, and, give me the option to change some things, make some things better. And, I'm ready to pop now. So it's about a year of, kind of revamping the company and situation, and, we about to let things go soon.
Oh, definitely. Now, just to give a little background on you. Now I know. I mean, you go back, man. We met through Sincere, Dirty Basement, Big Up Sincere, but we met doing radio, and you came through on some radio shit and smashing it. Now, what actually made you think to go into broadcasting, being that you was already like smashing already on the MC level? Like what brought you into that?
Honestly, both of you, DJ Sincere, shout out to him, and King. I kind of, I wasn't even thinking about radio, really, true story. And when I was brought to the table with the situation, I kind of just watched you guys. And I really liked how you brought that connection together and how people were, responding. And, I just felt like that's something that I would want to do down the line. And so, when I decided to, venture on by myself, that kind of was the first thing that I wanted to, dabble into.
Well, you definitely did good at it. I mean, damn.
Thank you.
Like, you took that shit. I was looking from the back, like, wait a minute. I'm looking online. I'm seeing green. I'm like, wait a minute. Is that Dutchess? I said, yeah, that's Dutchess, dog.
Stop it.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, wait a minute. Time out.
Well, I want to say, I do want to say this. I've never got to say it publicly. I want to take the chance to say it now. I want to publicly thank DJ Sincere and King, because those two men did everything they possibly could to formulate who I am right now. With Dutchess everywhere, and I give you guys credit for me and helping me get where I am now. So I appreciate that.
Oh, damn. Oh, thank you, man. But you did a lot of that shit yourself, man. You just been hot, and and I always been telling you, your talent speaks for itself, and talent wise, you got it. So I mean, you was gonna get there. You was gonna get there. You didn't hear that part, right? That's the part where you were. But I said you're the talent, so you was gonna get there. You know, I knew you were always gonna get there. You had the talent. So
I just didn't have the. I feel like you worked on my mental because you already know that I'm a nut. And so you know the biggest thing I want to say that I took from you is never burn your bridge.
Right.
I took that from you, and I still use it till today. So.
Yeah, man, this is my Gemini twin right here, y'all. So it goes deeper than that because when I found out you was a Gemini, I was like, oh my god. And then we're like damn near 2-3 days apart. It feel like it's like,
right,
whoa.
Yes.
I'm like, damn. I said, yeah, and that's just divine. You know what I'm saying? Now, you took broadcasting and you really ran, like you really did your thing with it. You really ran with it. Now, how hard is it to keep the broadcaster going, but you still kept your MC life going? Like you still doing the shows and you were still banging out the hits and doing all of that. So, like, how hard was that? Hard at all? Or because I know me looking at it and me trying to do it, that's just a hard ass grind. It's a hard ass grind.
I gotta say, honestly, I have to always remember, and shout out to Ace, my partner, always reminds me, my craft comes first. So, you know, my music always comes first, but at the same time, it's always room to help somebody. It's always time to, you know, find a situation that you can speak on and bring awareness to. It's always time for that. And if it wasn't going to be time, I was going to create it because I felt like, what if I personally never get to be in a magazine? What if I personally never get to be on a radio station such as a great one as this one? What if that never happens? So I'm going to create my own situation. I'm going to get my own magazine. That way I know I can always be in it. Get my own radio station. And so satellite, I was doing Blog Talk. You guys started me with Blog Talk. I elevated it to satellite at 24 hours. And now this season I'll be FM. So again, thank you guys.
And that's a hell of a climb. That's a hell of a climb right there. That's a hell of a climb. Now, and you did all of this while you still owning your craft. Because at one point you were considered like one of the hottest commodities, especially coming out of New York, as far as femcees and femceeing was going, because you were just so consistent with it.
Well, I would hope to think I can get that title back. I know I had it. I was and gone. Well, all right, I would have to get that back so you can say I am and not was.
Well, yeah.
And, I feel like I wouldn't have a problem. I'm not being, conceited or shaking my own bag, but I feel like spitting is something I love to do. I love to spit, and that's always gonna come first. So you're always gonna get the hottest of, because my shit gotta be. I'm sorry.
Yeah, now you can curse on the podcast.
I was going good. I need to practice for FM.
Okay.
My music has to be hot so it can be played on the station. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want it, I don't want people to say, oh, well, she got a nice radio station, but her music's going down. No, never. Can't happen.
Now, when we started out together, I mean, we're talking. This is almost we're going almost double digits with it, right?
I don't know. Are we?
It seems like
we're gonna have to have a party if that's true.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know, but I do know when we started out, when we first started out, you was banging on a whole nother level with the music and everything. And then when you branched off into the broadcasting, because I know I took a step back, was like, damn. And you brought that same energy that you bring to the table with your art form, with the lyricism. You brought that to the same table with the broadcast. And I was like, damn, like, oh, this chick is fucking phenomenal. And it's just crazy because your work ethic, you always be like, yo, we got to get this guest, got to get this artist, got to get this, we got to get that. And I used to sit back like, yo, She needs to chillax.
No. Down, girl. I feel like now I'm glad that you feel that way, and thank you very much for noticing and feeling that way about me. But I want to say to you and all of the other Dutch fans, if you feel that way, when I return, and I'm not going back out again, God willing, it's disgusting. My music, lyrically, I'm on another level. And I think this is the best work that I've done thus far in my career. The sound that we've created is no sound like anyone other, has right now. And the most important thing I want to, put out there is that we're doing everything independently. I don't have any company helping me or backing me. Everything is independently, so it's gonna be a pleasure just to see what people are gonna think. We're shooting a video this weekend. We're actually doing the filming. We got our own cameras, everything. So this is gonna be all a Mafia 50-50 project together where it's just us, and we got a couple people on our team backing us. But I just can't wait to hear what you're gonna think about all of the new stuff. I can't wait.
Yo, definitely. And big ups to Ace. And that's another one like that we met just through transitioning through the whole broadcasting situation, and we came across.
You really on Ace?
Yeah, but. I'll put you on. Yeah, I mean, but you was hot. But the whole thing is, it's just crazy because you always been like a jack of all trades. Like you really was you was just juggling everything. You had the magazine, and you were the first one that I can honestly say I could sit back and say you were the first one that I seen flip a magazine the way you flipped it. That whole greenleaf magazine was just it was just the magazine because it came from the authenticity of you, man. It's like that. I don't want to say the magazine was hood, it wasn't street, but it was just authentic, where it was relatable. Whereas some magazines, and we're not gonna name them, but some of these magazines, they try too hard to be professional. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you don't even have to try. Like you don't have to try, man. Just be yourself, and people. Yeah, and people. And I remember you was telling me that a couple of times when I brought up the magazine. I'm like, oh wait a minute, like this mag, and you was like, yo, this is me. This is me. Yo, Kane, this is me. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's you. Hey. Yo. I always say I want no problems. I always said I want no problems with Dutchess Devine. Okay, I want no problem. She said, "Let's go." We going.
Speaking on the magazine again, I was just. It's just funny that you said that because I went and I looked back today at all of the past magazines and all of the covers. I have come so far. Oh my goodness. When you see the new edition of the magazine, the magazine with everything that I've learned from the time that I've been with you guys till I came on my own, till I'm with Ace, till everything that I learned, and I've done a lot of personal research. I'm a self-taught person. We believe that in our family. I do a lot of self-teaching. So, the things that you're going to see in this issue, my goal is to blow people away. The graphics are HD, 4K graphic magazine. I don't think anybody has that right now. The music that actually it's still interactive, but you'll be able to purchase it as well. But the music that's going to go into the magazine, you're going to be able to. We actually have the option to mix and master it to make sure that it sounds the way it's supposed to sound, and it's not just your MP3s, and I'm uploading it there. I'm also going to have a TV show that's going to be in connection with the magazine. So, King it was a long year, but it's almost time to get me excited.
Oh, nice. Now, Now, one thing I could say, but at least I haven't been aware of. Now, you never really did a mixtape, though, right?
Well, actually, I did 4.
You did 4.
I did 4.
Because I know you wasn't really. Cause I know you everything you did was straight out the market. Like you like this going out the market, nigga. It's going out the market, nigga. This ain't giving you no freebie, nigga.
Okay, so mixtape. First of all, I'm gonna always say King is the king of the mixtape. I don't nobody say. All right, so let's go to my elevation in mixtape. Mixtape, I always felt like I never got where I wanted to get with my mixtape series because the greenleaf mixtape was actually supposed to be everyone that gets in the magazine, you get one of your songs on a mixtape. You understand? So you get like double promotion. You're actually gonna be able to, be in the magazine getting promoted, and then you'll have a mixtape in circulation. You understand what I'm saying? With one of your hot songs. And it was like I just always had so much to do. It just never came the way I wanted. And the mixtapes that I did, the first mixtape I did was actually me creating a mixtape. The second one was somebody else who tried to do a mixtape for me. And the third one was actually shout out to DJ Serving the Streets. He's in Atlanta. DJ, he actually did a mixtape for me for I don't know if you remember, my cousin passed away, and he took all of my songs and he actually did a mixtape for me. And then the last one, I did another one myself. So this season, we're actually going to have a mixtape show. And shout out to all the DJs out there. I personally don't feel that I'm a DJ, even though I'm in that category because I'm broadcasting. Uh-huh. So I'm going to actually just be like the host of the DJ show, and we're actually going to have a DJ in the back. We're probably going to, circulate, different DJs. And that's going to be in connection kind of with the TV show too, because I'm going to have videos playing in the background. You get your video played on the mixtape show. Definitely would love King to be a part of that because you're the mixtape king.
I'm the mixtape.
You are.
Thanks. Thanks. Well, he said it is what it is, but it's just that it's what we do, man. But I bring that up because even how you was gonna do the mixtape series, but you never was really one to really chop down on the mixtape. And then we did that joint for the Rock King mixtape, which actually that song right there garnered more all the attention, more so than any other songs on that mixtape. Yeah, nobody, and you didn't even like the beat. I said,
we were just talking about that because when you sent me the beat over, it was I was on a next level with, again, I still look at it back, if this was King, I have to do this for him. And so I'm very picky about beat making. I'm like, what is this? I'm not doing this. And so Ben actually stayed on my back 100 every single day. When I woke up, he had the song playing. He wouldn't let me go to sleep. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I can't do it. He's like, what are you talking about? How can you not? This is for King. And all the other things he said, I couldn't get it out. But when he said, this is for King, I was like, all right, get out. And I went in the bathroom, I closed the door, and I did not come out until I had the whole. So remember, I called you like I was done.
Yeah, yeah. And the funny part about it, is that No Budget, that's a Pete Rock track, and you're the only person I know to be like, that's a Pete Rock track. That's Pete Rock's beat. I don't like it. I don't care. Just don't like it. I'm like, yo, and I'm like, and that's once again, I said, yo, this chick is crazy. She needs to chillax. That's Pete Rock she's talking about. But you know what? But you know what? But that also goes to show, just for the art form, and even though, like, even though it's Pete Rock, even if it was Premier, or even if it was Kanye, if you don't feel a track, you don't feel a track, and that.
And I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Know that. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna hold it in. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, and I mean, but that goes to the art form, but that also goes to show the detail that you have. Because I mean, you bred nothing but excellence. Coming out of the craft. Now with the no budget, and that was a song on the mixtape that everybody was like, "Yo, I have no budget, shit." And I was like,
"You never told me the results of that. I never found out. We never. What happened with that? Like, I don't even know what happened with.
We never really.
No budget.
Yeah, no budget was just on the mixtape. It was just on the mixtape, and and it got a lot of good feedback for that song.
Yay,
and
well, good.
and it outshined the mixtape actually. Thanks a lot.
Wow.
Hey.
Wait, was that the goal, or that was?
Well, actually, you gotta keep in mind, because the way we do mixtape, the way we rock, we really don't go too hard with features. So if we put someone on a mixtape, like when I'm doing my mixtapes, and if I go out and get a feature on there, then it's gonna get an extra air, because it's like, yo, he went out and he got this person, instead of, because a lot of people they just do the features just to say, well, I did songs with da 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 da. Whereas. Yeah, whereas when we do it, it's like, yo, I really want to work with you. Let's get some shit together, and and so it did garner good. Now that springboarded it even into a whole lot of other situations for you. Like, you just kept steps on. Like, then you went on and you played with a live band. Now how was?
Oh goodness,
like how? And then once again, I was like, this chick crazy. Now explain how the whole band situation came up, because I actually went to see y'all perform, and
oh damn it, yeah, you did. Oh
yeah.
My gosh. Just give you a hug. Oh my goodness, you have been around for so many things. I lost my voice. They said medically. Okay, let's go to the band first. Okay, so with the band, the drummer actually was a very good family member. I call him my uncle, but he's not, biologically my uncle. But we have I create sisterhoods and brotherhoodships. I don't usually have friends. So he's part of my, part of the hoodship. And oh my goodness, he's amazing. And he used to play with, I don't want to say the wrong band back in the days. He was the third one in there, and like an old school band. And so one day I was upstairs. We used to live in the same building. And one day I was upstairs practicing. And, when I came down, he was like, wow, I really like your sound. And have you ever played to somebody just, like a live beat to somebody just playing the drums? I was like, it's young, naive, no, in my head, and that's stupid. I don't why would I want to do that? So he was like, can you just come to a session with me? I just want to, when I went there, I was blown away by live band, to be right underneath it and watch them play. And they're kind of known, in Harrisburg. And to watch them play, it was a bass player, and they had even the lady that shakes the little rocket things and the tambourine, and just to watch all of the live things. They didn't have to say to me, spit right now, or I just went in. Because the beat, I just was, oh my goodness. And so off of that right there, they was like, oh, come on, can you do a couple of sets with us? And it started from there. And it was like everybody was hearing about, this female rapping with this live band. And again, they like some Frankie Beverly type band. They're really, really, really good. And so we got offered a couple of different spots. One spot kind of really liked us, and they kind of paid us to do like a small tour. I toured with them for a while. My schedule was like getting really out of control, and I'm not really not the one to put people's business out there because I don't like people in my business, but
right.
They weren't really getting along.
Okay, all right. Hey, it happens a lot in the music industry.
Right, but I looked at it, me personally. I mean, all of them, like my dad's age or whatever, older, and I looked at them like, damn, y'all grown ass men, y'all can't get this together. Like, are you serious? I mean, bawling out arguments on it was so bad. I recorded one of the arguments and made it into an MP3, and it actually went viral.
Oh, wow.
Of them arguing and going crazy, and from that right there, I could tell that it probably wasn't going to be a long-lasting situation. Because I'm definitely not going to go from being solo to being in a band and being aggravated. Aggravation is something that I'm not with. I'm going to remove myself from the situation. So I kind of let them hang their own self. I just continued to, I got back into what I was doing, continued to create my own tour. Now I, knew how to do it. I started creating my own tour. I welcome them. You guys got a spot if you want. And again, they couldn't get along well enough together.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy. That's crazy because, but when I saw y'all perform, y'all look damn sure good. I mean, y'all was on beat, man. Y'all was on beat. And then you springboard from that to a situation you got going on now with the Mafia Leaf, Greenleaf Mafia, 50-50.
Mafia Leaf 50-50.
Yeah.
Mafia. Ace is Mafia. I am the Leaf. And everything is 50-50 between us. And I'm explaining to you so you don't forget this time. Mafia is because he has his own company, Royal Flush Mafia, and so he just took the first name from that, and I got the Greenleaf Network, so I took the leaf from that, and that formed Mafia Leaf, and it's dead serious. Everything in this relationship is 50-50.
Okay. 50-50. All right. Well, explain that situation because y'all been rocking for a minute too now, and y'all got a lot. Y'all did a lot within the last couple of years, under that brand. So put some of that to light.
Damn, can you making me feel like I've been doing a lot of shit?
Well, you have, man.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you wasn't just sitting on your ass now.
I mean, I was like, wow. It's because you know what? I don't think about it. It's not a job to me. It's fun. I love it. So, all right. Did Mafia Leaf now. Okay, so I actually met Ace through you.
Uh-huh.
And it was like inseparable because the Gemini thing, same thing with us. He's from the BX. And I never ever thought about doing a song with anybody. It was always going to be Dutchess. And again, he had his Royal Flush situation going on. I wanted to, be a part of that because Ace actually, in the time of knowing him, he became the president of my marketing division.
Right.
So, doing business with him back and forth. Shout out to Ace. That dude can bring some money in now. It was like, oh my goodness, you ain't going nowhere. So he was doing that, and I'll be honest with you, the Royal Flush Mafia thing was he was like stuck in between because he wanted to keep his obligation with me, but then that was his own company. So I as the person I am, I opened up the door like, hey, you can bring that situation with you. You understand? Like, you don't have to leave that situation. You can come here, you can do that. And so with that being said, we kind of created a group. The group had his little brother and his little brother's best friend, who also are, actually really nice. And what happened with that situation, I feel like it just wasn't gonna work. Like I am a cold heart. I'm gonna work my ass off from day till night until it gets done, and I don't want to hear nothing unless it's done. Ace is the same way, and they're younger. They didn't have that same go-getter attitude, and so I opted out of it, and Ace came with me, and so. With that being said, I had Go Ham was out. And with Go Ham, somebody else, I won't say the name, somebody else produced it, and he heard it. And I said to him, like, oh, I'm about to put a new song out. And he heard it, and he was like, can I be honest with you? And I'm sitting there like, yeah, I know, it's fire, it's fire. He's like, it sounds terrible.
Wow.
That's what I said. What the fuck?
And you said, this nigga crazy. He needs to chillax.
I couldn't understand because I never had my own personal engineer. So we're not just partners, he's also the executive engineer.
I think I know you're talking about too.
Huh?
I think I know who you're talking about too.
I'm sure you do. I gave it to him. Mm-hmm. He made me come out there to where he was because he actually was he was staying in a mansion in I forgot where Downingtown, and he invited me out to the mansion so I could see what the real studio looked like and sound. And when I got there, he blew me away because I didn't have to tell him what I wanted fixed. You understand what I'm saying? Right. I didn't have to say to him what I thought. I just gave him the song. I said one or two things, and he was like, I got you. And it's been like that ever since. So,
yeah, actually, I remember that. I remember when you went over there. I remember we were speaking after that. And you were like, yo, that
I was staying in the mansion for 3 months, we stayed.
Yeah, and you was like, yo, that nigga got, like his studio was on point. You were like, yo, he actually got a sound. And he did get your sound up to par.
Yes, he did. He definitely did. So now in that stage, really, that was kind of like the beginning for us because we didn't, the things weren't going right there, and both of us, you know how us Geminis are, we're not going to let you try to play us for no reason.
Right.
And so, like I said, I opted to leave, and surprisingly, he left with me. He's like, and again, this is a mansion. These people got bread and, a lot of resources that really could have helped us out, but to be in this business and to, you have to watch your ass all the time, and you have to want stuff for yourself more than you. And I'm saying that wrong. You can't allow anybody in this business to make you do shit you don't want to do just because you want to be where you want to go.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm the first person to tell you what I'll do it myself. I got it. I'm cool. I don't need you.
Now,
so we worked on that, and progressively. So right after Go Ham, he was like, "Let's do a song together." And that was the anthem. And that song, oh my goodness! Everybody was like, "Who? What? Where?" It was good and bad because some of my Dutchess fans that's so used to me rapping by myself was kind of like, oh, why you rapping with him, blah, blah. And then his fans was like, oh, you don't need no girl, blah, blah. And true story, if we would have allowed that to come in between what we were building, we would never be where we at right now. And so we decided right then, we like the way the sound is. I was confident that engineer-wise, he's going to take it to another level. And we didn't have half of the shit that we have right now. Like, we was at a time where we had to put things over the mic. We didn't have a good microphone. Right. We didn't have all the equipment.
I remember them days. Now, let me ask you. Now, the mansion, that's where you did the video at? I know y'all did a video, too.
The grass is greener. Shout out to Matt Sciences. He came out and he filmed the video. Grass is greener. We did the video. Yeah, we did the video actually at the mansion. Yeah,
I remember that video. That was a tough song.
Thank you.
Grass is greener was a tough song. Actually, that was the first time I saw you on film, and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah.
That's not true. Drinks Up, Guns Down.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was another banger. Yes.
Ace always, I couldn't even say this, but I would say it because I was getting Ace always teases me because he was like, oh my God, you was big that day.
Yeah.
You was big mama then. Yeah, he makes me sick.
Wow, yeah, Drinks Up, Guns Down. Wow. That was a video. Didn't you have motorcycles in that video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of was that a Harley? It was a Harley.
Yeah, I know it was a motor. I remember the motorcycle. I remember that. That was your first banger, really, wasn't that?
Yeah. Yep.
That was matter of fact, when I first met you, that was the song that was actually out. That was your single at the time, right?
Yep. I know you're gonna be surprised to hear this, but I'm gonna redo it. Now I redo the song, but I want to redo the video. And the only reason why, again, shout out to Mad Scientist, that video was like you said, my first song that came out or whatever, and I didn't get any input for the video. It's like I did the video and I thought it was gonna come back to me and we were kind of gonna go through it, and that's not what happened. You know, he did the video again. I love Mad Scientist, it's fine, but he chose how he wanted to edit it. I didn't really get to do it the way I wanted to do it. So now that I have, the option to do that, I want to redo the video. So I'll be redoing Drinks Up, Guns Down.
Wow.
And Distance.
Wow. So you're gonna rebrand it. Now, I mean the song was a tough song.
Like that.
But the song was a tough song. I mean, that was a tough song. So you're gonna leave the lyrics in the song alone, though.
No, I'm not gonna touch anything in the song. I think it would, and then at the end of the song is rest in peace. It was a shout out to AD the General. So I'm definitely not gonna change anything in the song. However, I want the memory of the song to be attached to a different vision. You understand? Because I just feel like during that time I didn't get to promote it the way I personally would have wanted to promote it. I didn't get to perform it a lot, and I love that song, and I'm a beast on that song. So I just feel like this season, everything that I felt could have been better, should have been better. The graphics wasn't good enough. I'm gonna reinvent the beginning.
Right now, and I'm wearing, I got the green on. I also got the green AD the General shirt on too. R.I.P. to Elegant Hoodness, the whole staff. Matter of fact, I bumped into Ace of Spades a couple of weeks ago. So I gotta holler at good old Ace of Spades, man. Big ups to that whole camp, Gifted and all of them. And speaking of AD, at one point you was rocking with Fifi.
Yeah.
And so like, how was it now? Now we gotta go there. How was it actually like creating with her? Because you were doing a lot with Miss Fifi. She said, The next question.
Dun, dun, dun. I would say it was good. It was really good. During our time together, everybody has a season. So during that season that we shared, we actually didn't really get a chance to do any music together, and I always kind of felt that she's a little kind of perturbed about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's good. You ain't getting on the track with Miss Fifi, and so the track thing never happened. But she was the editor of my company, in which case everything, at one point, every verbiage, all the knowledge, anything that needed to go out had to go through Miss Fifi first. She approved it, and then it would be sent out. So during our season, it was really good, and it was great working with her. I can't say anything.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping some music would have came out of that marriage, that union, because
a lot of people said the same thing. Like, y'all two, oh my God.
Yeah, that would have been tough. And the thing is that for years we've been flooded with all these female artists who we never got flooded with a group. All the groups are always R&B ish. You got the Destiny's Children, TLC's, Allure, Escape, but we actually really, and to put it out there, we haven't had a female group since. So,
you know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you? Wait. What happened to the sequence and finesse?
I think they were before Salt and Pepper, wasn't it?
Oh, you trying to say I'm old? I mean, let's just forget that.
I think they were before. I think they was either before or around that same time, but either or. Well, there haven't been a real rap group since Salt and Pepper.
You mean female rap group, or you just mean
a female rap group? Not that I know of.
It's sad to say. I think maybe because I don't think they probably could last long in the group because I just hate to say it, but most women cannot get along in a regular everyday setting, which is unfortunate. So it's kind of hard to actually have a group, in this day and age, I would assume. Because look at Salt and Pepper. Even Salt and Pepper kind of sort of ended, with a problem. They good now, but they was having a little issue. So I don't know. That's the only reason I can say. What two women could you see rapping together? I can't see anybody. Right now.
But that's why. But that's why I thought that union would have been tough because it would have been you and you know what I'm saying, like that. And maybe not that time. We're still talking some years back, but at least at that time, that shit would have been tough. That would have been a tough project. That would have been a tough project. But
She actually, like I said, she actually had sent me some music over that I was supposed to complete, and I kind of at that time really was like prioritizing, and it was like I got to get this done, I got to get that done, and not that I put it in the back, but I knew that if I did a song with us two together, that was going to require promotion and blah blah blah, and hopefully, knock on wood, it was going to be as big as we both thought it could be, and everything. It was just too much other things going on, and it was like I was at her house like every day. She made her son my godson. Our relationship was great, and it was like, I'm with you every day, and I just felt inside that she felt like, well, damn, it's got to be some time for you to get to my stuff, and It wasn't that. It's just life happens. So.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Dutch? I'm not gonna keep you. I know you got things you got to bang out. I just want to thank you for coming through into the bar zone. It's greenleaf everything.
You're ready. And what is it, King? Mafia Leaf?
It's Mafia Leaf 50/50. Big ups to Ace. Big up to Ace, the whole team, the whole staff of Big Brother Bam. Big ups to all of them.
Everybody shows their love.
No doubt, man, no doubt. And we out of here, man.
You here before you let me go? When you gonna come to the new studio and see all of the things that you help happen?
I gotta come down there. You know what? We're gonna talk more. Or we're gonna talk more behind the scenes because I'm gonna get down there before this weather break. We're gonna come down there and we're gonna chop it up. And I might even bring Barzinc with me. We're gonna sit down and chop it up and have a good time. You know what I mean?
All right. You're not scared of dogs, right?
Nah, I ain't scared of dogs.
Because last time, rest in peace, you saw Maxie. You love Maxie. I got a heathen now,
Uh-oh. Well, good luck.
Thank you, King. I appreciate it. Great show.
No problem, y'all. And once again, it's the Bar Zone with your boy I King. Big shout out to my girl Dutchess Devine. Mafia Leaf 50/50. You did what I'm saying? And like I said, you never know who I'm gonna bring to y'all. You did what I'm saying? Please like and please subscribe. And we out of here.